Bobby. What's his name? What's his name? Will Ferrell. Old School's with Will Ferrell. One of his older movies. Gold. One of my favorite classics. That's basically a classic at this point, I would think. Newer ones like Django. Oh, fantastic movie. Got a bit of a when it first came out, I heard some things about it. People are fired up about it because the N words in there all the time, and whatever they're all fired up about it. But if anything should fire you up, it's not a movie about slavery, but slavery itself. Okay, that should fire you up. So calm your tits. It's a movie, and it's basically, it's fiction. First off, Quentin Tarantino's a goddamn movie god. This dude is genius. But the N-word was thrown. I would imagine the N-word back in the slave days was thrown around a lot. So they throw it in there. I don't know what you're getting upset about. The whippings in the backs. That's happened. They did that shit. And some of the shit that they did, even though it was a fictional movie, they really did. So, that should get you upset, not the movie itself. The movie's just depicting what that they figured was going on back then. And then, but the best part of the movie was, of course, Django, played by Jamie Foxx. He was a badass in the movie. I heard some people say they hate the guy. He's an asshole. They don't blah blah blah. Like they don't. A couple people I talked to. Since I watched the movie, which was actually a couple days ago, we're like, oh, he's, I hate that guy, whatever. But I liked him. I liked him in he played Ray with the movie about Stevie Ray, or not Stevie. Is it Stevie Ray? No, Stevie Ray's a chick. Ray. The movie was called Ray, but was it Stevie Ray? The blind guy, whatever. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. He played him, and he's been in other things. I like the dude. I like him. So I don't know. Maybe I'm partial. Do I think was fit? I mean, he did good to be a badass, but I'm not used to seeing him as a badass. I gotta be honest with you. Not. I mean, maybe I'm sure there's a couple out there, but not a lot. But all in all, friggin' fantastic movie. Another gold star for friggin' Quentin Tarantino. I'd watch anything he makes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Guy's genius to me. A big fan of his. So any movie, he does, I'm gonna like. So I guess I'm a little biased. Lincoln, also about the slaves and freeing the slaves and all that stuff. The Django was actually based on 2 years before the Civil War. So Lincoln was about the Civil War itself. And hey, good storyline, Lincoln. But I gotta be honest, I got a little too much ADD riddled in my brain to focus too much about it. It was some interesting things I learned. I'm assuming they've tried to use history as a tool. So a lot of it's pretty factual, I would imagine. I don't know how fictional this story was, but I did learn some things. I didn't watch the entire movie. I kind of just, my girl was watching. I watched the whole beginning, and we fell asleep last night. Got up, tried to watch the rest of it today, and then I was kind of running around doing my morning thing. It didn't keep me locked in my seat or wanting to pause it and not miss anything. So it's obviously only gets like 3 stars from me, if they're lucky. But in the end, there were some good actors in there. It's a pretty good movie. This wasn't great. The story probably, what it was about, the topic was probably more intriguing than the actual movie itself for me. But in the end, it was just not enough blood and guts for me. That's why I think I liked Django. A lot more violence, a lot more justice served in different ways in that movie. Hey, Django kicked some ass. fucked some slavers up. That was good times. You know, and so we're giving Django 5 stars. We're giving and please remember that slavery was never, nor ever should be, fun.
Everybody has a competition in their brain of good thoughts and bad thoughts. Hopefully the good thoughts win. For me, I always have both. I have like the thing I believe, the good thing. That's the thing I believe. And then there's this thing. And I don't believe it, but it is there. It's always this thing and then this thing. It's become a category in my brain that I call, of course, but maybe. I'll give you an example. Okay, like of course, children who have nut allergies need to be protected. Of course. We have to segregate their food from nuts, have their medication available at all times, and anybody who manufactures or serves food needs to be aware of deadly nut allergies. Of course. But maybe if touching a nut kills you, you're supposed to die. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Jesus. I have a nephew who has that. I'd be devastated if something happened to him. But maybe, if we all just do this for 1 year, we're done with nut allergies forever. No, of course not. Of course, if you're fighting for your country and you get shot or hurt, it's a terrible tragedy. Of course. Of course. But maybe if you pick up a gun and go to another country and you get shot, it's not that weird. Maybe if you get shot by the dude you were just shooting at, it's a tiny bit your fault. Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Listen, you all clapped for dead kids with the nuts. For kids dying from nuts, you applauded. So you're in this with me now. Do you understand? You don't get to cherry pick. Those kids did nothing to you. Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Of course it is. Every time it's happened. Black people in America, Jews in Egypt, every time a whole race of people has been enslaved, it's a terrible, horrible thing. Of course. But maybe every incredible human achievement in history was done with slaves. Every single thing where you go, how did they build those pyramids? They just threw human death and suffering at them until they were finished. How did we traverse the nation with a railroad so quickly? We just threw Chinese people in caves and blew them up and didn't give a shit what happened to them. There's no end to what you can do when you don't give a fuck about particular people. You can do anything. That's where human greatness comes from, is that we're shitty people, that we fuck others over. Even today, how do we have this amazing microtechnology? Because the factory where they're making these, they jump off the fucking roof because it's a nightmare in there. You really have a choice. You can have candles and horses and be a little kinder to each other, or let someone suffer immeasurably far away just so you can leave a mean comment on YouTube while you're taking a shit.
Sit on my Facebook. I think about you. and it hurts. I tried to gene chat you when you were at work. I know your startup is okay with people chatting as a perk. Guess I'm just another jerk in your social network. Put a new status message up for you. It links to your cards, put it on Facebook too. I even made a vid, it can go viral in a minute. Cause I spent a lot of money putting baby monkeys in. Well, I could Google search the world and never find a better match. E-harmonize the web and never find a better catch. The truth of the matter, if you wanna get laid, I said Bing, your decision is made. Sit on my Facebook and let me Twitter all over you. Come on over to my space so I can make you scream Yahoo. I'll even tickle you until it makes you wanna Google, till you wiki, 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 beat in your pants. Cause baby, you dig me and I love you too. And baby, you love me. I want to stumble up on you.
Hey pretty girlie with your funky panties on,
I've been eating out your feed and seeing the photos of your mom
on your Facebook,
on your Twitter feed.
you know it won't be long.
With your banging double gang around
Tonight it can't be wrong.
I saw the Flickr pics that you posted from the weekend. OMG girl, LOL, can I retweet them? I tagged you in some pics that I took the other day when you were leaving work. They were from pretty far away. Did you get the invite that I sent your way for a second life party on Saturday? You're on the virtual list if you wanna come by. If not, then it will just be a miserable. Well, I can Google search the world and never find a better match. E-harmonize the web and never find a better catch. The truth of the matter, if you wanna get laid, I said Bing, your decision is made. Sit on my Facebook and let me Twitter all over you. Come on over to my space so I can make you scream Yahoo. I'll even tickle you until it makes you wanna Google, till you wiki, 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 eat in your pants. Cause baby, you dig me and I love you too. Yeah, baby, you love me. I want to stumble up on you.
Yo, this is my bad news intro. This just in, I got bad news for you. A fire broke out. It was the whole state of Florida. When it comes to bad news, there's no one better. I can only get hard now when I'm reading a newsletter. So come on and listen. What do you got to lose? It's DJ Uncle Robbie with That Shed Show, and this is bad news. And the bad news for today is, there is no news. What do you think about that? Also, we're out of time, so goodbye for now.
Hey, I just want to say goodbye. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.
To everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.